And we welcome you back to another episode of the Thundercast. We have two very special guests. We have from Avon Wrestling, Quentin Schoeff, and from Plainfield Wrestling, his younger brother, Kellen Schoeff. How are you guys doing on this fine evening?
I am doing great, and I am very grateful and happy you invited us to be on the podcast today.
Kellen, how about you?
Feeling great. It's been a great day so far.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. So the first main thing is walk us through the season for both of you.
You got it.
Um, my season had a lot of ups and downs this year, I would say. It's not necessarily how I probably wanted to end my season or imagine ending my career, but at this point, we're just trying to move on and get ready for college and prepare the best we can. But I've been nothing but grateful for the past 4 years here at Avon. So my career never really ended how I wanted it to, but there's no one to blame but myself for that. So we just got to
Yeah.
prepare now for college and get ready.
Yeah. Kellen?
Yeah, my season's been a lot better than last year's. Made a lot of improvements. Um, it kind of it was a rough postseason, but I got to the state finals and was a ticket rounder there. So it was
Yeah.
a pretty good year so far.
And the path we have to take to state's a lot different than people around the state. No one realizes how tough it is in the central Indianapolis area to get to state or let alone place at state. Even kids lose at our regional every year. They could go to state every year. I mean, the competition in this area is just crazy. Every school is going to bring hammers there, and you're always going to have a tough match when it comes to the postseason.
Yeah. Yeah. So walk us through the a way to get to state then, because I know that people are wondering.
Yeah. So there's four tournaments each week. There's sectionals, regionals, semi-state, and state.
Mm-hmm.
So every single sectional, regional, and semi-state, you have to place top four to move on to the state tournament, which they take. If you win your first match, you're automatically top eight. So that means you guarantee a medal, and you're on the podium there. So it's just a long, tough 4 weeks.
And once you get to the postseason, it's you lose, you're done. That's your season. So everyone's going to come out with everything they have, and especially, I mean, when you get to regionals, those matches they'll be fireworks. First round, you'll see kids go out, and then at semi-state, there's upsets all over the place, and only four get out each tournament. So just a lot of talent in the area and a lot of great matches.
Yeah. Yeah. So walk us through the a controversy, Kellen, because I know there was controversy. Well, at the end of your state match.
Yeah, so it was not. I mean, it wasn't the best call, but you can't leave it up to the refs. You got to finish clean. But controversy was like a takedown last second, and then there's another one in triple overtime they didn't call. So it was wild. Got the crowd going though.
Yeah, when I was there and watched all, and everyone in the state would, there's different opinions and everyone how they think the match should have ended. But at the end of the day, Kel left it to the ref, and then the ref kind of just made his call, and Kel can't really do much about
Yeah.
that. So um, I think Kel will be back and ready to go, and he'll just use his motivation for next
Mm-hmm.
season. But it sucks the way it ended, but
Mm-hmm.
can't do anything about it really. You just got to keep moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So so this next question is kind of actually towards more Kellen. So
Mhm.
what made you go to Plainfield starting your freshman year?
Yeah. I transferred over like late summer, my freshman year. It was the coaching staff, the team. They really made me feel like I was at home. I loved the school there. It was awesome when I moved over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you not stay at Avon like with your brother?
Um, I would say the lineup was really tough to
It
crack there.
was there was a really tough spot in the lineup where Kell would have fit in. He was an undersized 106 coming in after his 8th grade year, and he had the option to hold back a year and stay in middle school, but he wanted to get out and wrestle. So his best opportunity and best environment he could have thrived in, I would say, was at Plainfield, and their coaching staff and everything they poured into him, and the
Mm-hmm.
effort and the countless nights they put into Kell. So it was just the best fit for Kell, and I think it'll work out long run. It has so far.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely. So what teams have been the hardest teams like to face
Oh
thus far for
man,
you?
probably the team right north to us. Every year they're gonna throw a hammer out at you. Brownsburg, it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
crazy what they have going right now in their program, and I mean every year I've had a state finalist from Brownsburg, so I mean that's not an excuse either. They just have lots of talent there, and a lot of the talent's actually not from Brownsburg. A lot of the talent's from the whole Indianapolis area. They bring in kids, but yeah, they're a dominant force. And watching
Mm-hmm.
Center Grove beat them this year at state was kind of crazy too. Center Grove won the team title, which was, I mean, people thought it could happen, but no one believed it till it actually happened. And it's just seeing them at sectionals and regionals and semi-state and wrestling them at conference and a duel against them. I mean, some people wouldn't want to. Some people would say that's like not good. I mean, they wouldn't want it, but wrestling that level of competition all year will have you ready because there's these schools that come in with kids with their 40-0 records and but they've wrestled no one. It's good having a really tough schedule, and Brownsburg has a tough schedule as well. But when you get that level of competition all year and getting beat up sometimes, that's good for you in wrestling, and you need it. It'll humble you, and you can learn a lot more from
Mm-hmm.
losing than winning in a lot of cases.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the same with the other sports too. Yeah, the toughest schedules out there actually helps you gain more experience for the postseason. Uh,
Yeah, for
Absolutely,
sure.
absolutely.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah. So, how different is it wrestling in the mid state than in the HCC?
Oh yeah, the mid state. I would say it's a little easier than the HEC, but it's still tough. There's a lot of good teams there. There's Harry, Franklin, Whiteland. They're all good. They have some hammers on that team.
The the HCC tournament's pretty solid too. I mean, you have kids from all these 6A schools, and I mean, this is the first year I didn't make the finals at conference, which is crazy. I lost to the kid who got third at my weight this year, actually, in ultimate rideout, and beat him earlier in the year. But that's just the type of brackets you're going to see there too. I mean, I had the state champ and the kid who got third at state in my conference bracket, and even the other kids in the bracket were all semi-state
Mm-hmm.
qualifiers and whatnot. It's just again, like I said, it's just great having that competition. And you're not going to win every match on this schedule, but it really helps you in the long run, learn a lot of things from it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So what is different with the team, like with the team finals and the uh, like the normal player finals?
Um, the team state duels is the heist, like it's the coaches association that runs that. So it's not actually, I mean, it's like an IHSA sanctioned event, but it's not for the IHSA state title, so to say. It's more of a dual tournament to win that. And Crown Point actually won it this year. They won the dual state,
Mm-hmm.
which people saw coming. They have a lot of hammers in their heavier weights, and Brownsburg was missing that with their upper weights this year. So Crown Point took advantage of that and ended up winning the dual state format. And then the individual state is once you like your wrestlers at state, if they win a match, they get a certain amount of points, and if they pin a kid or stay on the front side of the brackets, they get more points for their team. And every win, you rack up points. So it was neck and neck until the finals, and Brownsburg was down by a little bit before the finals, and they had three kids in the finals, like all win in a row. So then they took the lead. And then right at 175, Sean Breedlove from Center Grove iced it for Center Grove, winning his match, and then Center Grove won the team title. So I like the format they do at the high school state, like individual finals. I think it's more entertaining than the dual format.
Yeah.
There's
Oh yeah.
also there's like classes too, and there's like 1A, 2A, 3A, and 4A, just like every other sport in Indiana. So Q's team, Avon, is actually in 4A with like all the bigger schools. Plainfield's 3A, and for the first time this year, they got elected for the 3A team state. So that was a huge accomplishment for Plainfield.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So what skills do you guys take from Cheney?
Cheney was a funky wrestler. I wrestle like Cheney probably more than Kel does. I like to stay on my feet a lot when I wrestle. I don't like getting down on the mat and stuff. And I like sometimes it helps me when people get in on my legs and I like rolling around and getting out on top. But Cheney used to be really good at that. And he was really flexible and would get some dangerous positions. And they'd also haunt him sometimes, putting himself in those. But Cheney was really successful in finding ways to score when it didn't seem like it was easy to score. But yeah, I'm more of an offensive wrestler on my feet. But Kel's really slick when he wrestles, and he's so long and he uses his arms.
Yeah, I wrestle from space. I don't really like to tie up, so it's just a lot of like shots, not a lot of snaps, but a lot of shots and reattacks.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh so what injury like did he go through like at the beginning of the year, Quentin?
Oh, uh, it was tough. My knee was hurting earlier in the year, and it's just I didn't want to risk hurting it anymore, so I took the Plainfield duel off, and then
Mhm.
I got back when Cathedral got here, which is the next duel. So I only missed a few, which was fine. We didn't want to risk getting hurt anymore, so we had
Yeah.
to be smart at the beginning of the season, not waste the postseason doing something stupid early.
Uh, oh yeah, true. Yeah. Uh what wrestlers uh like are actually like the best people like to wrestle with?
Oh,
Um, a lot of the Hendricks County areas, like there's a lot of hammers there. We go to Contenders Wrestling Academy in Brownsburg, and like there's like 6 state champs from this year that go there. So that's a great opportunity to learn and get better there.
yeah, it's we're really fortunate in our area too to have that level in a like one wrestling room. Like in one practice, you'll walk in and there's countless state medals and state champions there. It's just surreal sometimes. You don't even realize how good it is until you have to sit back and think about it. And with my team, I'm fortunate enough to have that level of kids on my team, having a state champ and a state runner up and a third placer, and that like it really pushes you in the room too. And you're not going to win every go, but having those guys who can push you and hold you accountable every day when you show up to practice is great to have.
Mm-hmm.
And the coaching staff was great, and they keep us accountable every day and make sure we're doing our best.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what teammates have been the best for both of you?
I would say this year, Mason Gales, he's gonna go on to wrestle at IU next year. But me and him, we're really close this season. We would have some fights in the room, but that's good to have. I mean, you'll be pushing each other, and every day sometimes the fumes will get too high, and we'll end up fighting in the room. But that's always good. You want to have that still in the room. That's okay to get a little aggressive. But he's really pushed me this year, and I pushed him a lot. And then it's good having Nate in the room too. He's a really good leader. He's held the team together really well. And yeah, I mean, there's just countless partners in there that'll push me every day, and it's good to have.
Kellen, how about
Yeah,
you?
Plainfield, I would say Kyle Riley or Harrison Sorrell. Both of them are good. Kyle was a semi-state qualifier this year. He pushes me in the room. We get a little chippy, like you said. It's normal to get chippy, but at the end of the day, you'll be friends when you get off the mat. So it's nice to have one of those partners.
Oh yeah. So, what teammate like is one of the difficult teammates like to deal with?
Um, I would say this year we didn't have a lot of those problems, but there's always going to be like, I don't want to put it in a mean way, but there's some freshmen that think they're above
Mm-hmm.
other classes, and they get humbled pretty quick once they step into the high school room. So that happens out at every school. There's going to be some kids coming in thinking they're bigger and better than everyone, and they get humbled, but it's good for them, and it's just a part of it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Plainfield and I didn't really mind anyone. I didn't hate anyone on the team. It was a pretty chill team. I didn't mind it.
Yeah. So take me through the different coaching styles. Like for both of your coaches.
You go first. My coach Jake Jones. He's more of an old style coach. He's up front with it. He doesn't sugarcoat anything. You'll get the truth from him.
Yeah. How
And
about the
then
Avon coach?
I would say we have starting this year. I found out my coach that I probably liked the most on the team, and I really had a really good connection with. He stepped down from coaching, so it felt kind of different without him there and him holding me accountable and pushing me. But we have really, really good coaches, and once you get to senior year, they know how you want to be coached, and they'll give you space, and then we can watch film together and stuff. But a lot of it's on your own once you get to your senior year. You know the process, and you know how to get ready for matches and duels. So it's more, I wouldn't say laid back, but it's more like you control what you need to control to get done.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, that will do it for today's Thundercast. Well, I want to thank like both of you for joining,
Yep. Thank
and
you for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah, definitely. And I hope you guys have a great night. And yeah, now coming up later, we have Steve Lynch joining and some other great guests. So that will do it for today's episode of the Thundercast, and we will see you back here in a little bit.